What's going on, YouTube world? It's the boy with the Pampers and the Toys, Al, recording from lovely paradise, 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 paradise. We love you. All right, enough about that. So today we're going to have a wrestling day or WWE action figure day. Well, let's just say WWF for real. Attitude Era new company WWE. So today is going to be a Legends in the Making. It's going to be my first time having actually one of the figures, really two, but I'll explain. So I got this Monday Night Raw trio set right here. Oh my gosh. I got it at Target. I'm super excited. I'm sorry for my ring light being in the way, but this is definitely a dream come true. As you can see, this comes with Ramon, the late Scott Hall. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, brother. And then we have the 1-2-3 kid right here, X-Pac, when he was young. 20-year-old kid just in the business. Right, the youngest out of everybody. And then the Undertaker. Hold on. Try to make it sound like Undertaker. So kitty. Okay, so as you see, it has a nice little bio on the back. I don't expect anybody to read it. I'll read it for you. And it's okay. So this Raw trio set includes Raw interest letters 1995 through 1997, Raw, RAW, and Undertaker, Razor Ramon, and 1-2-3 Kid. And it comes with a lot of good things like the money in the bank, because money in the bank is not in the bag. It used to be in the bags instead of suitcases. So let's see. It says, "Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw. On January 11th, 1993, the world was introduced to a show that would change television history, Monday Night Raw. And from the first episode featuring Undertaker in the main event to unforgettable moments like 1-2-3 Kid's upset victory over Razor Ramon, the WWE Universe knew they were in for something special every night. 30 years later, Raw is the longest running weekly show on air, uncut, censored. And, yeah, I would agree because AEW, no, I'm not throwing shade shots, anything like that, but AEW is not that great. And I really do pray, I pray humbly for my spirit that they do well, but I think it's just no comparison. But this is my opinion. So let's move on. So this is my first time ever having a Razor Ramon figure in my lineup, and I was gonna buy one a while back, but everybody had this Razor Ramon one with the purple trunks for about like $69, $100. I'm not gonna pay that much for that, and then you go online, it's like $300. That's why I tell people, if you can really come across a figure that is cheap and you get in the beginning stages. And that's what I had to learn, to get things in the beginning stages, because then you're going to be paying a lot of money for it down the road. It ain't fair, but hey, it is what it is. All right. Nice little box they got it in. Okay. So let's see what we're working with. All right. Wow. Now I see that when I do get my wrestling ring and I want to start doing doing like some photos, get better at my photos for Instagram, because I think I'm trying to transition into getting in better photographs and stuff and reels and stuff to build my platform more on Instagram as well. So all right. So these are the letters right here. Raw. But y'all already know that's there. I already told you. So I'm going to set that right here just for time being. And I could keep these like for maybe... I might go ahead and keep this because I could probably... I'm going to do some investigation. When my money gets better, I'm going to definitely... look into possibly probably like getting like the stage equipment and everything. It's gonna cost some money, but can't get it right now, but maybe later on down the road. All right, so these are the things that hold the letters up. So just to show you, gang. All right, so okay. So what I do like is they got these guys extra set of hands. Wow, that was a slam dunkaroo. What do I do with it? Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3 Kid. That's what we're gonna talk about first. Now this was like around in 1993. I was in elementary. I think I was in 5th grade. Telling my age. I was in 4th grade or something like that. 4th or 5th, 1 and 2. I can't remember. Wow, man. They weren't playing about these. Okay, at least I only had 1 arm strap, so I'm pleased with that. So, how do I want to do this? So here is 1, 2, 3 Kid at a young age, X-Pac at a young age. Looks exactly like him. Look at him. Wow. So, he was just young, fresh to the business. And, okay, so I believe that all this money right here, what I'm going to do is, I may change this out into a fist. So I'm changing one of his hands because, it's not a match without the 1, 2, 3 Kid back in the day punching somebody. The guy was very great, by the way. And then, they started the Generation X years later. So what I like about this is they stay true to the identity of 1, 2, 3 Kid back then when he was that character, Sean Waltman. The outfit, the color of the outfit that he wore back in the day, that's the same outfit. And then his face, the X-ray scan looks amazing. That's how his hair was, back in the 90s it was mullets, man. It was still kind of drifting from the 80s a little bit, but that's all right. So as you can see, they got his knee pads, elbow pads pretty much on point. He's got that facial expression because, so I would go over and get my X-Pac figure to show you, but it's not really no deal breaker. And Sean, like I said, Sean Waltman still looks good to this day. He's still in shape, tip-top shape. So he hasn't aged a bit. He got older a little bit in the face, but we all get older in the face. We can't help it, we're human. So I like the flexness of his leg, pushed all the way back. So that lets me know that they took their time with this as an Elite figure instead of a basic. And so, chest area seems okay. I would have loved to see him have another head sculpt. And actually, this cost $64, this whole thing right here. So, definitely, I think they did good. I would have loved, the X-ray scan, it's not like Bloomingdale's or something like that, or TNT or something like that, but they did okay with it. It was all right for me, so it looked like him. But I just would have loved to have a second head sculpt, But other than that, I give this figure just because I just want him to have a second head sculpt and the face looks kind of bland a little bit. I give it a 9.7 out of 10. It's cool for what it is. So moving on. I'm going to set him right here, the amazing one. I'm excited about these letters right here because I can't with this. This is like an entry. Like, I can get my brain together. So next we're going to be talking about the late Scott Hall, aka Razor Ramon, or Razor Ramon, aka Scott Hall. As you know, I think he passed away last year. I think it was last year in his home in Atlanta, and I know him in is it Scott Hall? Oh, him and Kevin Nash have been friends for a very long time, and Scott Hall was in WCW for a little bit too as well. As you can see, before I pull Scott Hall up and show you, because this is my first time, I'm excited about this figure. Like, I like the Undertaker figure. I like the 1-2-3 Kid figure. But that Razor Ramon, I'm happy to have it. That's my first time having it into my lineup. So as you can see, it comes with the Money in the Bank. And this is the bank bag right here. So I'm just gonna put all the money in here, but I'm gonna show y'all exactly what the money looks like. All right, so but Scott Hall, Razor Ramon was one of my favorite wrestlers back then. Him and Kevin Nash, you can't get enough of them. And then they did the NWO thing, and it was a lot going on back in that time. Oops, I dropped my piano, folks. Or whatever you call it. So this figure right here to me is like the granddaddy. If I can get it down. Maybe I gotta pull him. Maybe I gotta pull him from the foot. Well, yeah, that's probably what I gotta do. And like I said, this was like $70 for all three of these in a pack. Which, I don't think that it was a horrible deal. Because you got three legends right here, so well, I can never get these like hands out of this box. I'm always flicking something everywhere, and it's really a shame. Okay. All right. So we'll talk about you next Undertaker, I promise. So here is Razor Ramon. Man, this is a good looking figure. Man, they got the face scan like on point. That's what they say, on fleek. I always want to know, was Razor Ramon, maybe I'm gonna have to Google that. Was he like Spanish descent or something to that degree? I never knew. And the man, like I said, he looked the same after all these years. You know, we all get older and gain weight and everything and all of that. But in his last days, he still looked good. And I know he was suffering from some health problems. I know a lot of the wrestlers are, because of that craft, that gift that they had. You know, wrestling, I'm gonna say it's probably 30% scripted and everything, but the 70% of it is real. These men and women put their bodies on the line every day. So let's get back to Razor Ramon. As you can see, he got this nice vest, his famous vest. He got that chain right here, the chest hairs. He never had a bare chest. That like was the image that Mr. McMahon had gave him. And I'm Razor Ramon. He had a toothpick. And that's what I wish they would have had, like a hand with a toothpick in it. Something maybe, or, you know, a head scope. No, he could have had a second head scope. This head scope is fine, though. Maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe if they would have had a second head scope for him, a 1-2-3 Kid and Undertaker, that it probably would have been more. It probably would have been like $90 or $100. But I love the outfit. And I like that they got him they actually got him sets of hands. And I really do wish that they would have had a 4-pack with Kevin Nash in it. But I'm definitely get a Kevin Nash figure. I want one definitely bad. I had his Jax figures, and I had his WCW figures, but I'm definitely wanting that one as well too for WWF. Because Attitude Era, man, they would never have it again ever in life. And as you can see, he got that smile, that like Guido sneaky smile. So I know that Carlito and who is it? What is that girl's name? Indy Hartwell. Her character is homage paid to Razor Ramon, with the vest and everything, but there will never be another Razor Ramon ever. So, as you can see, like, they have the name and everything on the knee pads. Let's see. So, bend that back a little bit. Bend that back. And let's see. I hope the arms are not ball pin. Nope. They're not ball pin. Thank God. I hate ball pin arms. And the vest can come off, but that's his signature. I didn't really care for that rubber band to be around his necklace. Like, it just don't need to be all of that. So, All right. So as you can see, he got a couple set of hands here. So they gave him 3 hands he could choose from, and I think it's a good thing. But I think I'm gonna keep the thumbs up because I like I like them thumbs on him. But definitely, you can definitely pick this up along with 123 Kid, and I will recommend anybody to get this. Like, this is amazing right here. So far we got 2 figures down, and last but not least, let's talk about our boy, the Undertaker. The Undertaker. Then what a day with the Undertaker, buddy. Him and Paul Bearer, that was like chemistry in the making right there when they created that character for him. And I've been watching a lot of podcasts with the Undertaker. I've always been a fan of his. I felt like he's the GOAT that's still out here, you know, trying to help the younger generation get through stuff. So, now this is the Undertaker when he first appeared. But as we all know, he went through a lot of different costume changes over the years to elevate himself, which he's supposed to. All right. Man, that was tough to get out of there. Okay. So, Undertaker, what I love about this figure right here is this is when he did appear on Monday Night Raw. Man, he was Mark Callis in WCW, and I guess, you know, when he got over here, they were like, hey, we got a job for you. As you can see, he did come with a hat. I think I got it on right. This might not be the right way. But that's what he could look like at the beginning. He got his hair over his face, which is, I think, is brilliant. And his jacket is basically not, it's fabric. He got that tie around him. So I'm going to definitely keep that rubber band around his tie area so I would never lose the tie. And he always had them gloves. I wonder if Undertaker still got these costumes. So, what I think I wanted Mattel to do was to have a dual pack with him and Paul Bearer. Like, Paul Bearer, I want him in my collection so bad. Like, I met Paul Bearer and Undertaker when I was younger. I met Paul Bearer. Ooh, Undertaker. Oh. But he, rest in peace, Paul Bearer. I think that's where the chemistry, like fireworks, started when they had the iron and all of that. It sold, and it still sells to this day. A lot of new babies don't know this is the GOAT right here, the GOAT. So as you can see, he got these 2 hands right here, and Undertaker really didn't ever talk back then in his beginning stages. He didn't start talking until like a little bit later on. And they had a sacrifice of Stephanie McMahon, Hemsley on the cross. Man, that was the times in the WWF Attitude Era back in the day. Where'd they go? Like, what wrestling now is kind of like, in my opinion, the storyline is just like lacking. I don't know, but as you can see, these boots right here, he got these rubber things. The what's your name? He's wearing around his boots, kind of like a funeral home or something. A limo hearse driver. I think that's what the look they was looking for back then. And then it turned kind of demonic a little bit, Antichrist, something like that. And it was fine with me. You know, it was all in the character and who I grew up seeing. He was just a character, everybody. So, I wish they would have had another face sculpt. Because, I mean, this is cool right here. I like this because it's paid homage to the original. What Undertaker had his hair around his eyes and everything. And, you know, the eyes, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if his eyes was rolled back. Let me check to see if his eyes are rolled back in his head. No, but I mean the face scan looks good. This him and Razor Ramon got the best face scans out of the 3. Well, 1, 2, 3 Kids. Like I said, it's okay. So let's see about him. His legs, and then look, the sleeveless arm. Man, you can't get no better than this. I love this figure. I give him and Razor Ramon. I think I already gave him a score. Oh well, but he gets a 10 from me across the board. Like the costume is just like he wore on 1993 that time on Raw when it first started, and that's when the war games were starting between them and WCW, and then WCW started to lack, and the later like millennium, early millennium, beginning of the millennium 2000. So you could definitely get this at Target for $64.99, and I say it's worth every penny. Dang, I dropped that man's hat. So definitely, I'm glad to have all three of these guys in my collection. I can't beat, especially Razor Ramon. Like, I really want one in my collection. That one, Kevin Nash. So please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and Toys. Please like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and your enemies. And as you can see, my boys here, they started the war and they was ready. Everyone have a great day. Thank you all. And thank you all to my new friends who subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Can't do without you.